Hey guys, welcome back to Resilient Tarot. So, thank you so much for coming. I wanted to hop on here and do a reading and a little chit chat about what's going on in the planets up in space, and it's affecting all of us, and I'm sure you're feeling it and you might not even know. I am not an astrologer. I don't claim to be. I love astrology. I always have. I have some books, I've read some things, I know the gist. But for those who come on my channel and watch videos, I wanted to make a video just to let you guys know what's going on. If you want to know more detail, you can just search whatever strikes a chord with you that you want to know more of. Please go ahead and do that. Without further ado, I'm going to start on what's going on, and then I'm going to do a reading and see what's going on. So, today we have an eclipse. It's July 2nd. We have 4th of July. We've got 6 planets in retrograde right now. It's crazy. Crazy. So if you're feeling crazy and out of sorts, this is why. If you can check your birth chart, that would be amazing because you'll know exactly what's hitting you where. So we're going to start with the eclipse. Okay. So just with the eclipse itself, it's also a Cancer new moon. So the eclipse, the sun is crossing the moon, and it's a brand new moon. So not only are we having the new moon with in Cancer, it's Cancer season, and it's new beginnings. An eclipse is new beginnings. This eclipse is a solar eclipse. It's bringing new stuff in. It may take a year, 12 months to come full circle, but what's been going on the past week and the next week? So what happened within last week, now, and next week? Pay attention, because this is what's going to be happening within the next 12 months. So that's where the cards may come in, and I'll try to bring that up. Also, look at your July readings that I did. See what strikes a chord. See what resonates. Follow synchronicities that have been happening last week, this week, and next week, because these are clues to what's going to be happening in your next year. Eclipses bring surprises, the unexpected. You may be getting phone calls. You may be getting news. I heard last night this is when exes come back. So beware if that's not something you wanted. Events are sped up. So say you've been waiting for something. You've been waiting for this job and it's just taken forever. All of a sudden, it's like they call you, they do the interview, they hire you the same day, and you start the next. Something like that. Very, very fast. Also, what I thought was interesting was I need to look more into this when I have time. But it says, look at what you were doing 19 years ago, and that's going to repeat. So that cycle that you worked with 19 years ago, that's going to repeat. So let's see here. How old was I? I was 15. That's around the time I started dating my husband, my boyfriend, high school boyfriend, who we eventually got married. But yeah, so I was meeting a lot of new friends. I was having fun in high school. It was a good year. So maybe I'm going to start meeting new friends. Maybe I'm going to meet my next husband. We can only hope, right? So there you go. The older you are, it might mean more just because you're an adult and you were doing adult things 19 years ago. So think about that. If you're only 19, this may prove something very fresh. When you were born, it's bam, you're here. So maybe something's going to happen and bam, here it is again. A brand new baby, a brand new house, something big and brand new. Okay? Yeah. So take your age minus 19. Think about what you were doing back then. But all in all, this eclipse is supposed to direct you where you need to go. So if you've fallen off the track, if you feel lost, this eclipse is supposed to strengthen you, is supposed to push you into the right lane, okay? And once again, it's a Cancer new moon. Very emotional. You may cry out of nowhere the next few days. And then we're going to look into what else is going on top of that. Cancer people, you are probably feeling very strong emotionally, or the total opposite, just depends. But you are feeling this very, very heavily. Leos, you too, because Leo's next. What came before? Gemini, you too. You know, you sandwich the Cancer. So do a new moon ritual. I have a video on here of one if you want to look that up for some ideas. I did one a couple months ago. Okay, with that, we'll move on. Now, Mars went into Leo yesterday. And when I did my birth chart, which I'm telling you all to do, I found out that I have Mars in Leo. So Mars just moved into Leo, and it's my natal chart. Now, let me tell you, yesterday and today, I have been a total grump. Like, just when I looked up what's this Mars and Leo bringing, supercharged energy, just like, ugh, like you're wound up, okay? And then impatient. Yes, 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 yes. My other Mars and Leos, you have to be feeling this. It is totally out in the norm. I'm very laid back and go with the flow, but the last couple days have been horrible. I'm tired. I've slept. I shouldn't be tired. It's very, very hot here, almost 100 degrees, so that's taking a toll as well and making me grouchy. But I have air conditioner when I'm in the house. I should be fine. No, I am just like, although I'm supercharged, like I said, like I gotta get it, I gotta do it, I got it. But then I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to. Also, temper flares, yes. My temper feels horrible. I'm impatient. It's just nasty. So I hope this wears down a little. It just started, so we're just getting the brunt of it. And then it'll wind down as it goes. I didn't write down the exact time period, but I know it started 7/1. I'll put all these in the comment section below so you guys know when it started and when it ends. The rest I did write down. So let's move on. On July 7th, so this is coming up in a few days, we're I think most of you guys probably know already, Mercury's going retrograde. Lovely, lovely Mercury. So we've already been feeling the shadow period for a couple weeks, and it'll be a couple weeks after. This is going to go until August 1st. So I'm not too happy about it being during my birthday, and also just personally speaking, my new job, I have to do a lot of computer work. And at work, we've already had a power surge twice. So some people lost some information. Our air conditioner went out at work. You just have to be very careful with electronic stuff because it will go haywire. Your car, your phone, your computer, just be very extra careful. Mercury retrograde asks you to not start anything new, not sign any contracts, because you're really not in the right mindset, and neither is the universe. If things were already set up and they happen now, that's something different. So if you got a job or you're going to get married and you already, basically signed the paperwork, you just have to go do it, it's fine. It should be, This is brand new, like you just decide to go buy a house tomorrow, or during the Mercury retrograde, you didn't plan it. It's stuff that's not planned, stuff that's just on the whim, not good during Mercury. yeah, so you can still have fun, go out, you can meet new people, just don't make any rash decisions about the people or about the thing you're thinking of. If you want to look at new houses, new cars, go do that, but don't sign anything until after Mercury's gone. Moving right along, Jupiter has been in retrograde since April, and it will continue until August 11th. And with Jupiter, it's a good time to learn something new. So a language, go back to school, take a class, a quick course online, webinars, stuff like that. It's Jupiter's making you that sponge, making your brain just soak everything in. Also, it's a good time to plan money, finances, make a plan, stick to it. Once again, it's like a sponge. Jupiter will suck that right up and keep it there for you. So that's a good thing. If you're doing the opposite, you're spending money not thinking, you are refusing to learn something new, not even trying, just being lazy, that's going to bite you in the butt later on. You have to go with the flow of these planets, and they'll help you later on, which brings me into Pluto. Pluto's been since April 24th, which I had some things going on, so I wanted to find out what that meant, and it made perfect sense. It's karma. What you have put out in the last, I think year, 2 years, is coming back to you, whether it's good or bad. So if you put out good, that good's coming back. If you put out bad, that bad's coming back. So if you're finding yourself in negative situations or positive situations, kind of look and see what you were doing a couple years ago. I believe it might have been 1 year from, April of 2018. What have you done since April of 2018? If you cheated on someone within that year, you might find your partner's cheating on you now. Karma's funny. It doesn't have to be that. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Karma doesn't, I don't know what I want to say. Karma doesn't have rules. I mean, it does. Oh, I don't want to say that either. What goes around comes around, but it's different for everyone. And I listened to a podcast not too long ago where the woman said, it could be in another lifetime that it comes back. It could be in this lifetime, and the other person doesn't always see it, which is hard sometimes when you're so hurt and angry. But you don't know what the other person's going through. So karma doesn't make sure that the other person sees it. Okay. Moving along, Neptune. So all of these planets are in retrograde, by the way. We've got 6. 6/21. So it started not too long ago, and it's going to go until November 27th. And this is your inner wisdom and your truth and getting down to what you want and where you want it and how you want it. It's the who, what, where, how, when. But it's yourself. It's your spirit. It's your conscience. It's subconscious. It's everything. So it's what you want for yourself spiritually. It's a good time to work on that. Saturn. So Saturn's been going around since April 29th, and Saturn's for the long term, okay? To me, it ties in with Pluto and the karma. You want to plan long ahead and make sure you're planning that you not only help yourself, but you help others so that karma can flow. You don't want to be selfish, okay? Not during Saturn. Actually, not during any of these ever. But Uranus is the last one. It is coming up. It hasn't started yet, but it's August 11th until January. And this is going to be total independence. This may be fought with you if you have a tower moment. This may become easy, it just depends. But something's going to push you into independence whether you like it or not. So hopefully you like it and welcome it. And I think that's the biggest thing with all of these retrogrades, is that you welcome whatever energy comes. You know, this Mars in Leo, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not really fighting it either. I'm just like, this is not me. This is some different kind of energy. What is going on? Be curious about it all. I mean, I would tell you to take notes all day if I could. Write down synchronicities, write down your thoughts, write down the differences. Like, I know I'm not this impatient. I'm impatient, but I know I'm not this impatient and like temperamental usually. I'm usually impatient, but go with the flow, kind of like, well, I'll just wait, I guess. You know, I have my days, but not like this. It feels super charged. So yeah, just being curious about what's going on and how you can work with it, and that's the point of these, being open. And the more open you are to the changes, the better it's gonna be. Didn't I? Okay, so all I said about Pluto was the karma, but the other two things I wanted to bring up that I forgot was purging. It's a time to purge, to bring in new stuff, especially for this new moon eclipse. And where did I put? Well, I guess all of them a little bit, you know. When all these planets are not in retrograde anymore, you're going to want to make room for the new. And this eclipse is bringing something new within the next 12 months. And it's brewing right now. It's starting right now. So you'll want to take a look around and see what the heck you need to get rid of. All right. So this is for the eclipse and all the retrogrades. I'm just going to do, you know, a little bit of everything. We'll see what comes up. This is going to be a collective reading, so I'm going to try and keep it as little personal as possible. We'll see. My reading's going to be really personal, and it's hard. Judgment. So we've got negative karma. I hate to say negative. I don't think karma is positive or negative. But it's in reverse, so someone's fighting this karma, or, you know, it's in retrograde. So there you go. Six of Swords is moving on. So the collective, there's some stuff going on with some karma coming back, possibly moving away from that karma, which is great. Or you're moving, this karma's making you move on from something. So many of you may be feeling this need to move forward. Move on, not move forward. Move on from something. Tell me what this eclipse has. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So we got something's not coming up off the ground. Something's not getting started. There's some insecurities possibly with this. Could be moving away from something. Let's see here. Could be a loss of money. So then we've got the Seven of Cups, which is my, you know, grass is greener on the other side card, which definitely could be the case in here. So, you know, karma's coming around. You're not happy about whatever the decision was, but you have to move on. These planets are making you move on whether you like it or not. They're making you end something. Something is not getting a beginning. And there's other choices. Lots of other choices. Lots. What else is going on with this new moon eclipse? Mars and Leo. Oh my gosh, we got so much going on. The collective, I know you're feeling it. I know it. And leave a comment down below if you'd like on, you know, just telling me the side effects, symptoms you've been having during the last couple days. Temperance. I feel this fiery energy, of course, finding balance. So you've got all these different choices. The collective has all different choices. It's just up in the air. All these planets are crisscrossing, and the eclipse is coming. There's new beginnings coming, but what you had is no more. It's something new, and there's lots of it, and you've got this fiery energy to start it, to have it all, but you need balance. You don't want to freak out. I'm trying to turn this down. You don't want to freak out and do everything. Okay, so now we've got the moon. Of course, today the moon would come out. It's in reverse, so this is secrets. This is shadow work. This is not your prettiest moment, okay? This is not your most graceful time. This month is hard for everybody, okay? But it's necessary. I believe the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, which we talked about. So we've got, you know, it's time to learn. It's time to teach yourself something. Like I said, your inner wisdom, your truth, not your... There's secrets that need to be pulled out by Jupiter. Okay? So, Wheel of Fortune is also destiny. This is meant to happen. Look back in the last 19 years. See what's going to repeat this time around. What else is going on? How about Mars and Leo? What's going on with Mars and Leo? Let me know, too, in the comments if you have your Mars and Leo and how you've been feeling, because I feel like a totally different person, and not in a good way. Just the last 2 days. So you feel how these cards have slowed down a little, and this is, you know, kind of what's going on here. Everything's it's very quick but very slow, okay? Does that make sense? No. It's very quick because everything is supercharged and go, 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 go. But it's very slow because nothing's happening. Nothing's getting off the ground. It's just all this energy, but nothing's coming. It's going to be a slow go. Slow go. 5 of Pentacles. So someone's left out in the cold. A lot of us feel left out in the cold because what I just said. We feel all this energy like things should be coming to us and things should be happening. And it's like, I've been waiting for this money to come in. I've been waiting for this new job. I've been waiting for the right person. And it's just not happening. But then you feel all wound up and like it should be coming. Like, I feel all this energy. Where is it? And we feel pissed off, left out in the cold. Like these planets, the universe, God, your spirit guides, whoever have left you. Like, where are you? Why aren't you helping me? Okay, that's how we're feeling. That's how we're supposed to be feeling, but don't fight it. Try to ride the wave. Okay, 2 of Swords. We're at a crossroads. We're at a stalemate. That's what I'm saying. I want my thing, okay? My person, my money, my job, whatever it may be. I want it. The universe is saying, hold up. You got to go through this lesson and this lesson, and we got to see how you do before you get to move on. Because if you're not ready, there are more lessons to be learned. And this is life, my friends. This is how it goes. It sucks sometimes, but you gotta stay patient and calm and just ride the wave, okay? Nod and smile. appease the universe, okay? That's what we need to do right now. And this does not mean sit in your bed and hide until the retrogrades are over. No. Get out there, do your everyday stuff like you always would, but do it with a smile and just go with your day. Don't lose your temper. Don't lose your patience. Just as good as you can, okay? Because the universe is, it's that time. We're all going through a bunch of shit. We're all together. That's why I would love for people to comment, you know, let people know that they're not alone. We're all feeling this. If you're feeling great, I'm jealous because the majority is not right now. Yeah, defeat. We're feeling defeated. And I'm totally with you guys on this because it's, without getting too personal here, until I grow my channel and have, you know, maybe some live chats down the road. I would love to do that. But anyways, it's like I've done all the work. Okay, universe, I've done all the work you've asked of me that I know of, okay? And it's not coming. It's not happening. It's like, it seems like the opposite. It seems like negative things are coming. It seems like I can't win. You're waiting for your ships, you're waiting for your person, you're waiting for your money, your job. Like I said, you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and that's good. That's all we can do. Like I said, go out, meet new people if you want. If that's what you want to do. If you're thinking about homes, go out and look at homes. Cars, go out and look at cars. Your child's school, your school, go out and look. There's no problem looking. There's no problem chit-chatting. There's no problem dating. Just don't get married or buy the car or buy the house, or, you know, because some of these planets can be very tricky. See if the Magician reverse comes out. But yeah, they're testing you. We all are being tested right now, okay? And it's hard. You have to be very conscious about making sure you're staying calm and cool and collected and not flying off the handle and making rash decisions. Nine of Cups reverse. So you feel, it's once again, you feel like someone's pouring out your cups, pouring out your love, pouring out your money, pouring out your hopes, your dreams. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is your treasure chest, whatever, your security, your money, your person. And then we've got the Lovers on the end. So I'm done here. But yeah, your lovers, your karma, your choices, it's all there for us. Oh, there he is. Magician reverse. The trickster. That's what these planets are doing. They're being tricky on purpose to teach us some lessons and find out where we're at in our spiritual growth and see if we're ready for that new beginning. And that new beginning is coming in the next 12 months. Whatever it is you're hoping for, it's there, but you got to do the work and follow the trickster, appease the planets, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, the energy is very heavy right now, and we're all going through it together, and we can get through it. I would be more than happy to do more videos if you guys want it throughout the month, because it's going to be a hard month, and I hate to say that because it's my birthday month, but it's going to be a hard month, but we'll get it. We'll get through it. And set those intentions tonight for the new moon. Just because the eclipse, if it already happened, if it's happening now, if it doesn't, you've got that window, like I said, last week, now, and next week. That energy's still going to be flowing, and we've got tons more energy in the air. So with that, guys, I hope you'd enjoyed this, and please leave your comments down below so I know how you're feeling, and everyone else can see how you're feeling too. All right, guys, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.